right, let me thank everybody for showing up today. Obviously, all the family, teammates, coaches, teachers, administration, thank y'all so much. What a special day for one of our Raiders, WDIG Jackson and his family. It's a special day. It's always a big day when one of our kids gets to go to the next level. In this case, the University of Kentucky is getting a really great kid and a great player. At this time, I'll have Coach McLean with a few words about WDIG.
Obviously, we're real proud of WDIG for all he's done. You know, he's a kid that's played for us since his 9th grade year, got playing time as a freshman on the varsity level, been a 3-year starter and started several games back in his 9th grade year, but he's always been a kid that's worked hard, been dependable, comes from a great family. They've all been very supportive of our program and of West Lawrence in general, and real proud of you guys, WDIG, real proud of you, man. Excited to see the big things that you're going to do at the next level. And, you know, like we always say, hey, once you're a Raider, you're always a Raider. If there's anything we can do for you, you let us know. We'll be glad to do it, man. Congratulations to you and to your family.
All right, once again, thank everybody for being here. Congratulations, WDIG and his family.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to West Lawrence High School. It is a fantastic day here. We've got WDIG Jackson signing a scholarship, University of Kentucky. Congratulations, son.
Thank you.
How you feeling all right now?
I feel good.
You feel good. We've got his family and friends here and his coaches here to just really congratulate him and just show him the love, because this is a huge, huge deal here. We've got Dr. Ricky Edmond here to my left. This is family right here. How are you, Doc?
Oh, most excellent on this great day for WDIG.
And, you know, you've been here before. You're a legend.
I don't know about a legend, but it's really an honor to be here today to celebrate this milestone in his life.
And, you know, when you think about this, when you see him in this position and you know where you were back then and you know what it takes to go to a Division I institution.
Yes, yes. You know, he put in the hard work early in his life, great parents supporting him, great family structure. And he's just reaping the benefits of his hard work, his dedication, and determination.
Absolutely he is. Now, Coach McLean, you sending one of your babies off. He has to go fly now.
Yeah, we're excited for WDIG. You know, he's been with us for 4 years, started as a freshman, several games, been a 3-year starter in our program, been a staple in our defense. A lot of the success that we've had defensively and overall is attributed to WDIG Jackson, his work ethic and what he's done, and we're excited to see him go. We're going to miss him. He's going to be irreplaceable, but we're happy for him, and we know he's going to do great things.
And, you know, when you talk about players signing scholarships, as we talked about, and at this level right here, what have you seen in WDIG that you want other players to kind of grasp hold on to so that they can go to the next level?
The biggest thing is character, and when I say character, we're talking about I never had to worry about in 4 years whether WDIG's going to be at practice, whether WDIG's going to make workouts, whether WDIG's going to give me everything WDIG has. He's always had that inner drive and that character, and I think it comes from being raised the right way and from having that self-motivation that he knows, hey, these are my goals, this is what I want to achieve, and I'm going to do what I need to get to that level. A lot of kids nowadays, they think if I show up, I should be sitting at this table, and that's not the way it is, and he's definitely earned every bit of this.
Very good. Now, WDIG, you hear all these accolades that you're getting here from your family, from your coach. You tell us about yourself. Now, how hard have you worked, and what things have you had to work on yourself in order to get to this level?
A lot, like learning a lot of stuff and like talking to people like I'm doing now.
You enjoying it?
No.
And, you know, for you being an athlete, now tell us what other sports you've played and how long have you been a football player?
I've been playing football since like elementary, and my dad been my coach like since he was my first coach, and I played basketball too.
Did you? Now, for your dad being your coach, now was that kind of difficult for you? Was he harder on you than other players?
I mean, he was hard on me, but not really.
Not really. And so when you first started out, did you ever have the goals or the ambitions to be able to play at a Division I university?
Yes, Mom.
And so what's changed about you? Because when you started off, I mean, were you, what were some of the habits that you had to change in order to get to this point?
My work habit, and once I got to high school, I wasn't like the best player like Rick. In middle school, I was the best player like all the time. So I just changed that coming in as a freshman and learning a lot.
And now here you go. You're about to go to Kentucky.
Yes, Mom.
Now, are you nervous about that, or what are your feelings towards it?
I mean, It's the next chapter of my life.
The next chapter in your life. Now, Dr. Edmond, we want you to give him some encouraging words because you yourself have had that next chapter. Not only have you played, but you also coached as well. So what kind of encouragement do you want to give to this young man? I'll give you the floor.
Well, it's pretty simple. The formula that you used in high school these past 4 years, double and triple down on it. You're going into a situation now where you're going to have to do more of the same. And always stay focused on who you are and stay true to that. Stay true to the way your parents have raised you, your family have supported you. And listen, when you hit that competitive field, let them know you're there. Let them know you're there. That's awesome. Give your best every day.
You got it. Coach McClain, what words do you want to give to him?
Well, I'd like to tell him, it's okay to be nervous when you're stepping out into a new chapter in your life, something you haven't done before. But there's a difference in being nervous and being afraid. Go up there, have that little edge to you where, hey, there's a lot I got to learn. There's some things I got to do. But do what you've always done at high school, which is be dependable, be there, and be coachable. Understand when those guys up there are yelling at you and they're getting on you, they're all wearing Kentucky blue. And they're doing it because they want you to be the best that you can be and that team can be the best that they can be. And always accept that, be on their team, be on their side, listen to what they have to say to you, and take that and apply it to the practice field and apply it to those games and apply it to the classroom. Because the bottom line is you're getting a chance to get a free 4-year degree by going up there and playing football. That's your job for the next 4 years to earn that degree, is to play football. So play football the best you can be the best student you can be the best student athlete you can be. And if you do that, you're going to be successful.
Oh, I love that. And you're having to take this all in, don't you? And your relationship with your coach, and how important that relationship is. I still have one with my coaches from when I played college ball. And so those relationships are so important. What words do you want to give to Coach McClain? And of course, here to Dr. Edmond here, your family, for the influence that they've been and had on your life.
Thank you for everything y'all done for me and teaching me a lot. With my coach teaching me a lot about football. I learned a lot more stuff. And with my uncle, thank you for being in my corner.
Good stuff.
This is good stuff. All right, thank you. Thank you so much, Coach McClain. Thank you, Dr. Edmond.
Thank you.
For setting the standard. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Dr. Dustin Gay. I'm a local orthopedic surgeon with Houston Clinic Orthopedics, and we'd really like to invite everybody to come out to our new office facility to take a look at it. It's a larger space with physical therapy, and we're just excited to have it, and we'd love for people to come out and visit us.
Come by and see us today at our brand new location, the Houston Clinic, Medical Drive in Dublin.
All right, we're sitting here with the two where it all began. Derek, these are mom and your dad here. Your first coach you ever had. Parents, this is a very exciting time for you all. I'm sure you probably filled with so many different type emotions. So we're going to let you, Dad, talk to us a little bit first about the relationship that you have with Derek and him as an athlete and you coaching him and helping him and pushing him to where he is today. You ready?
Yes, ma'am.
All right.
Derek was he was an easy person to coach. He listened. There were times where I had to get on to him and make him work hard, but for the most part, he did what I asked him to do, and everything went for them.
And when you see him right now, he's getting ready to play for the Wild. I mean, it seems like surreal. Like it doesn't even, it's like, oh my gosh. Yeah. What are your feelings, Dad, about that?
Oh man, like I said, I'm very excited because I wanted to and I have opportunity to go to the next level. Mm-hmm. And like I said, me and his mama put a lot of work, time in to get him where he need to be at.
Look at these seeds that you've already planted, and now look how God is definitely providing the increase. This baby's getting ready to go play some ball. All right, now, Shamika, I know, just like you, we can get very emotional about this, right? Talk to us about the relationship that you have with your son and how you have seen him grow through the years and now getting ready to go play for University of Kentucky and what all that means for you.
Well, I'm thankful for De'Eric Jackson. Me and De'Eric, he's always been a mama boy. From the first time I felt the move in my stomach, he's always been a mama boy, and I'm so proud of him. And not just because he's going to be a Wildcat. I've always said, that's my NFL player. That's just something I always spoke, and that's something that parents have to speak. You have to speak positive on your children. And through it all, even though Dad was the first coach, I was also the coach.
You were the first. I would say you the first cheerleader.
I was a cheerleader, the coach. I had to help both of them out when they get into it at home after games and stuff.
Right.
But it was all exciting, and I don't regret it, and I wouldn't never change it.
And now, are you used to always just living with your parents?
Yes, Mom.
Oh, Lord. You about to be on your own, sorta, kinda. What is that? What do you think that means for you? What kind of adjustments you're gonna have to make?
I mean,
Oh, Lord.
nothing really. I mean,
Okay. Do you ever do your own laundry?
nah.
Oh, good. Oh, goodness. Eric, baby, we need to have a talk here. So you do know that you're going to have to do your own laundry. You're going to have to wake yourself up. So your life is going to really, really change. And you're going to see that a lot of times when I talk to freshmen who go off to play for the first time, they have their own set of expectations about what's going to happen. But when they get there, it's a whole different ballgame. What do you want your parents to know about? What do you want them to know? What kind of words you want to give them, because they've been with you every step of the way, and they're still going to be with you even with the distance of being in Kentucky?
Thank you, and I love them.
You're a man of many words. You know that? A man of many words. And you know that means something, doesn't it?
Oh yeah. Like I said, I love them too, and I'm gonna miss them.
Yeah.
I'm gonna miss them.
Now, how far is Kentucky from here? I used to live in Kentucky. I lived there twice.
8 hours. 8 hour drive.
You gonna be on the road, or you gonna be on a plane somehow?
Both.
Both. And how much of having your parents and your family and your friends supporting you, how much has that helped you to be the person that you are?
Helped me a lot.
You're so full of words, I don't even know what to say. You are full of words. It does help you a lot. And Shamika, your role is going to have to change a little bit. You're going to have to do more of a little bit of a shift, simply because as a mom, we used to have our hands on them. And so what do you feel about all of this? I mean, when you really think about it.
Like I said, I prayed about this years ago, so I'm comfortable. I know I done what we had to do to teach him how to be a young man. And as long as he answered that phone at night, video chat, I'm good.
You're good. Every night? He has to call every night? Or
He just have to answer every night.
every night. You good with that?
Yes, Mom.
I've heard that many times before. I have. But listen, thank you both so much for all that you do to pour into your children, because it's not in vain. As you see, the words of that you have spoken, the life of him about going into the NFL, this is part of the step of that. And thank you for all the work that you've done, being hard on him every now and again.
All the time.
All the time.
All the time.
All the time.
Still gonna be hard on them.
That's right. You got to keep pushing them. Thank you so much, Dad.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
And Mom, appreciate you very much. Mom and Dad, ladies and gentlemen. We've got both of the grandmoms with us. Hi, girls. Hi. This is exciting, isn't it? This is your grandbaby here.
Yes.
I mean, he's getting ready to go play at a level that most people dream of.
Yes.
So tell me about your relationship with him, and then how he has grown through the years, and what it means for you to be able to be here and witness this.
Well, the day Derek was born and they put him in my hand, I said, this is my NFL.
Oh. Wow.
And I stuck to that. And I want to say to Derek, I thank God for him. He's my firstborn grand. He's my heart. I love it. And he always been quiet from day one. Mm-hmm. He was raised in my house. Mm-hmm. And you would never know that I had a baby there in my house when he was young.
So he's always been that little quiet storm.
Always been the quiet guy. Can I say something? Mm-hmm. I remember when they was playing rec, and they was playing for the state championship down in McRae, Georgia, and Eastman, Georgia. Derek had asthma real bad, and we would pray for him. We would put him on the altar, and we would pray for him. Mm-hmm. And he would say, "Grandma, I'm not sick. I don't have asthma." And I never forget that Saturday morning, we was afraid. And he said, "Grandma, don't forget my pump." And when that rascal got out of breath, he run to the sideline. His mom and him take off, find a plug him up, give him some air. He back out there. And they won the state champion that year. And a couple of the guys that's in here, that was with him, Brick.
Look at that.
White over there, a couple was there with him. And it just blessed my heart to be a part of his life.
That's beautiful.
I can't say it that I won't cry.
Right.
I'm not going to go up with him because I would show out. So I just want to say I thank God for De'Aaron. And I am so proud of him for who he are and what he is making of his life. I love him. I will always love him. Even when he think he grown.
Oh, yeah.
I will always love him.
That's beautiful.
And I'm planning on being to every game. Every game. Every time a truck leave Dublin,
You getting in it?
every time an airplane leave
on
Atlanta,
it?
I'm flying high.
That's wonderful. And, that kind of support is very important. You remember that time?
Yes, Mom.
Look at you, brother. All right, we've got Grandma Louise over here. Hi, darling. Now, you share with us about your relationship with your grandson and what this means for you in your words, okay?
Well, I'm not a sports fan and all that stuff. I don't like football, but
You know he plays football, right? Okay.
But I'm not football. When his daddy played, I didn't hardly ever go to the game and everything because I just don't like football. That I know when you make a touchdown, that's it. And but whenever I go see him play, and I enjoy it when I'm there. When I'm there, but I really much. But his granddaddy, he thought he knew everything about football stuff. So I'm the part where he eat. When he come to eat, come on, what you cook. He come to the house to eat.
You gonna miss that?
Oh, I'm gonna miss it. Not really, but I'm gonna miss it. About that cooking. Yeah, but that's most for him. He's sweet. He's a sweet son, grandson. I love him.
What do you want to say about your grandmoms when you're listening to them share like this?
That I love him a lot.
And I'm telling you, when you talk about love, when you talk about those things to where you would cook for him, those are little things. Those are things that he's not going to be able to have where he is in Kentucky, at least not from his grandmother. And then, the fact that you're going to try to go to all of his games, that's so important to do. Thank you for the love that you show towards this young man. Keep praying for him and keep trying to be there for him. Thank you, grandmother. And thank you.
You're welcome.
You've got miles and miles of grass to mow. So you're going to need a machine built to perform. Day in and day out. Season after season. You're going to need a Gravely. Built to mow the distance.
Now at Myers Equipment & Supply in Dublin.
For a time like this is so important to have your family and to have your friends with you. And De'Aaron, this room has been filled today with people who really care about you and are excited about you and this next adventure for you. Is it kind of overwhelming for you? Are you taking it all in?
Yes, Mom.
Yes, ma'am. All right, we got that. All right, we got one of your good friends here, Isaiah, and then we got your Auntie Tam over there. How you doing, girl? Thank you for your service. Look at you. You just brought it on in. Isaiah, we're going to start with you. Now, we've done this many times here. All right? Now, share with us about the relationship that you two have. Share with us about your time together as teammates and any kind of encouraging words that you want to give to him, okay?
I met De'Aaron my senior year when he came in as a freshman. He was a very hard-working kid. He was quiet, always, but he always got after it. He did what Coach McClain asked. He worked hard in the weight room summer. He brought it out on the field. I remember when De'Aaron first started his first game, and he later hit on one of the opponents that we played against, and I already knew he was going to be a special kid. I used to always push De'Aaron to, just push hard, work hard, never give up, stay strong. Just keep that positive attitude about himself. That's it.
And you've always been kind of that kind of guy to kind of make sure that you've always been encouraging. I know
Woo!
It's hot up here, isn't it? But those encouraging words that you've given him, and you saw that in him early on.
Yes, ma'am.
And, you know, and here he is. He's about to go to Kentucky, man. You're in college. You know what that college atmosphere is like. What do you think it's going to take for him to really be able to be successful at UK?
Tutoring, studying, you know, staying out the way, stay to himself, you know, don't get in the mix, you know, really go to class every day. Don't miss no days. I don't care if you're sick, you know, go to practice, work hard, in and out of the classroom. Be active if you can. Get help from anybody, professors, vice presidents, mentors, tutors, anyone.
Very good. You said vice presidents. He said you need to go to the president's office and get help. You hear that? You hear that advice? And I think what you're giving him is solid, because when you get in that environment, it's going to be easy for you to have distractions. And those distractions are going to come, but you just got to be mature enough to be able to handle them, right? All right. Auntie, you ready?
Yes.
All right. Talk to us.
Oh, well, my name is Sam. I'm a real good close friend of the family, and because I've been there so long, I have gained the title of auntie.
Yes.
Yes, so like I said, he's always been a quiet individual, but I know things to say to make him laugh.
Could you please say them?
No. I can't say them here in public, you know.
Oh, is that kind of?
Yeah. You know, it's my jokes about my son AJ, but I won't share. See there, look. See, you got it. Yeah, but yeah, he's always been quiet. But like I said, I stayed in Atlanta, so I haven't really had the opportunity to get to a lot of his games. But I know the one game, their last game in Atlanta, I actually drove an hour to come to that game to watch him play, and it was awesome. And I was glad that I was able to make it. But his mom, she always keeps me up to date with his game. She send me little clippets and things like that, so I can see. So I'm always in the Atlanta, say, "Go Derek!" You know. So I've always supported him from afar.
Yeah.
But overall, he's a very, to me, he's a very independent individual. Like I said, he's always quiet, but he's very mannerable and very respectful, at least not to me, because, you know, I got it for him. Yep. And
That's good. That's a good thing. You know, when you hear your aunt talk to you, talk about this, and then you hear Isaiah, what kind of words or comments do you want to give to both of those? What would you like to say to your aunt?
Thanks for the support and all she done for me.
You know, she said she knows what to say to kind of get you going. Yeah.
Yeah, she do.
She does? All right, what do you want to say about Isaiah? Tell us about your friendship.
Thank you for pushing me and stuff like that when I first came in and stuff like that. Yeah.
Okay, that's it. All right, thank you, Isaiah, for sharing with us, and thank you so much, Auntie Tam. You know, I just heard an interesting story about these guys here having been playing together since the 2nd grade. That's crazy. That's real crazy. Now listen, so you all know how one another plays, and I'm sure, you know, being out there on the field together, you know the different ones' moves, you know how to really gel and mesh as teammates. Kind of share with us about yourselves, and we know you guys are seniors too, so this could be a big day coming for you guys. Let us know, all right? We'll start with you, King.
Well, I gotta go first.
You're sitting to my left. You know I've got T-Rex arms.
I'm Daniel Dorsey. I was number 6 for the team, and I really don't know where I'm going yet. But I hope I have a day like this, and all my family and friends can be out here to support me like they did here today.
And you know you've been playing together for so long. Tell us about what that's been like.
He just like the model teammate. Like, I ain't never have to worry about if he was gonna do his job. If I ever needed help with something, I know he was there to help me out. And I ain't like being on the field, Derek right now and Derek on the field, 2 different people. Like getting to know that Derek on the football field is.
How is he on the field?
He most definitely talkative.
He said like 10 or 12 words, like total.
Oh, he talk on the field.
Does he really?
Yeah.
And so your relationship through the years, in what areas have you seen him improve?
Really, we really ain't been that close until maybe like last year. Until like, cause when he came up here, we was kind of close in middle school, cause we already knew each other outside of school and stuff. Right. When we came up at high school and he started playing varsity, we was still on JV. He kind of moved up, but then when we got closer and became more closer friends and more brothers now. And really, I see him improve as a person and being more talkative and interacting with people.
That's good. And whether he talks or not, it's what he does on that field. That's what's dangerous, isn't it? All right, Brent Carr.
I'm number 14, Brent Carr. You know, I'm gonna be signing soon too. I'm just glad for my bro De'Aaron. Just that's about it.
You told me that you were real talkative. And you know, this relationship that you have with these two, tell us about it.
Like, we've been playing with each other since we were small.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I know what they're going to be on the field. I know what I'm going to get out of them on the field. And they know what they're going to get out of me.
And what's awesome about that is you all have been playing together for so long, and so you really know how you need to maneuver on that field. And now you three are getting ready to separate. You're going your separate ways, and so that's going to be a little different. You're all going to be on a team where you may not know everybody. You know, people come from all over the country, and so those are adjustments that are going to have to be made. Are you all ready for that?
Not at all. I wish I could go to Kentucky with him.
Who knows? Who knows? I mean, you understand that, Brent? Are you ready for that, or how have you prepared yourself?
I'm not really ready to separate, but you know, you got to go our separate ways. So
Yeah.
at some point, so
At some point.
Yeah.
And you're ready? You getting there?
Yeah, I'm getting there.
How soon are you going to be leaving?
I leave Friday.
Wow, you about to hit the bricks, aren't you?
Yes, Mom.
All right, fellas, any last words, any kind of encouragement you want to give for him to take to Kentucky?
just want to say, just appreciate you, bro, for helping me out. We've been together since pre-K and preschool and all that, so just appreciate you.
Daniel?
Go look at the next level. I know you can do it. So just go up there and show them people in Kentucky that you can go crazy on that field.
All right, you good? And he said take him with him. All right, thank you, Brent, and thank you, Daniel.